This video is going to show you how to take a model from 123D Design and get it ready for 3D printing. So let's pretend that my house is finished. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the menu up here and I'm going to click 3D Print. And it's going to open up this other program called Mesh Mixer. Mesh Mixer is really nice because it actually fixes your 3D model if there's any problems with it. It already says model repaired, so that's good. So all you have to do from here is click send to Makerware. So once you get into Makerware, it's going to look a lot like the kind of like a model of the 3D printer itself. So what I need to do is select all of the objects by clicking on each one and holding Shift, and that lets me pick all the objects. And then I want to pull up my turn. This is my option to rotate it. So now what I'm going to do is figure out which direction I need to rotate it so the house is sitting back on its bottom. Looks like I'm almost there. Okay, good. So I've got it rotated now, and what I want to do is go to the Move tool and I'm going to click on Platform. So that sets it down. And finally, I want to look at the scale of this. So the scale is important because the bigger it is, the more time it takes to print, and we don't have an unlimited amount of time. So I'm going to say that your maximum size should be 50 millimeters. So right now you can see that my x-axis is 58 millimeters, so I'm going to just change this to 50. It's going to automatically update the other sizes, and that's totally fine. So now that's what it looks like. I'm just going to click on Platform again and center just to make sure it's there. Once I've done that, I'm ready to now create this into a 3D printing file. So I'm going to click Export Print File, and it's running its process. This is all a normal part of the process. Sometimes this can take a little bit of time depending on how complex your model is. And what it's telling me is about how much time it's going to take, how much material, and if I like what I see, then I can hit Export Now. And so when I hit Export Now, it's going to ask me what I want to call this. First thing is I want to note where it's saving it. It automatically saves to this folder called Things. So I'm going to click this arrow, and I want to make sure I save it to my Documents folder. And I'm going to actually put my name in this, so it's going to be Fry House. And that's really important that you put your name in this so I can help me sort out who's. And then it's saving it as a special kind of file that's called an X3G. Hit Save. And as you can see, it's going to spend some time over here doing this. The X3G is basically the 3D printing instructions to make this actually print. So I'd like to do this, and this can take maybe a couple minutes. So once it's processed the file, if I go to my documents, I can check to see if the file's in there. I went to Documents, and remember it was called Fry House, so I'm looking for that file. There it is, and it's going to be called .x3g. This is ready for the 3D printer. So what I'm going to do is, this is the file you're going to turn into your assignment folder on your Google Drive, in Digital Art Assignment folder.